What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about the Covergirl Matte Made Foundation. I haven't tried this at all, so we're going to do a first impression and then I'm going to wear it for about 8 hours so you guys can see how long it wears, if it wears well, the whole shebang. So let's just go ahead and get started. My face is primed and I'm going to use all my other regular products today so that I can really test out just the foundation. I don't want to introduce any other new products that then maybe can skew my opinion of this one or not. The only thing I'm going to be doing a little bit differently is that on one side of my face I'm going to use a beauty sponge and the other side I will use a foundation brush. Obviously normally I just use one or the other all over. I am typically more of a beauty sponge girl, but I know some people don't like beauty sponges or they just really prefer a brush, so I'm going to do this side of my face with the sponge and this side with the brush so that you can see the differences in finish and wear, if there is any. Also, my ring light's not working today. I don't know what happened. So I just have my two soft boxes, so I hope that the light is bright enough. I don't know if I just need a new bulb or I don't really know. Okay, so it does have a pump and it's a glass bottle. You guys know how I feel about pumps. Like I said, I'm typically more of a beauty sponge girl. I just think it makes foundations not look so cakey on me. So I tend to enjoy that. Let's add a little bit more on that side and see if we can build the coverage up any. With the beauty sponge on first application, it's definitely not like super matte. It's got like a pretty, I would call it like a more natural finish. But I do like the way it looks. So let's go in with that. So it definitely instantly feels thicker. And the color has oxidized. Do you see what color it goes on and then how when I blended it out, it's definitely gotten darker. That's not necessarily a bad thing, just something to note. It's already pretty hard to color match when you are in like Ulta or a drugstore with drugstore foundations, obviously because there's not testers normally. I don't know that I love it with a brush. I feel like it's a little thick for a brush. The only time I really use a foundation brush is when I'm using like kind of more lightweight or kind of towards like the tinted moisturizer foundations. It definitely has fuller coverage with the brush, but I do like definitely see brush marks and stuff in it. It's like way thicker on this side. Do you see how the beauty sponge kind of takes a little bit of the coverage away? So maybe if you like a fuller coverage or need it to be fuller coverage, put it on and then blend it out with the sponge. Let's see how that looks. Because I just like it kind of helps take away some of the streakiness. Maybe I just am really bad at applying makeup with a foundation brush. So I really like that. Like if I applied it with the brush and then blended it out with the sponge, that I'm a fan of. Okay, so this is just the foundation on my face. I am going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I will come back so you can see the finished look and how it looks with all the rest of my regular products. Okay, so I have the rest of my makeup on and so far, you guys, I really like this foundation. I really love the way the rest of my products melted into it. I feel like it looks really good. I'll have all those products listed below in case you are wondering what they are, but so far I'm really digging this foundation. I really like that it does have more of a demi-matte finish. It is not super matte. I did set my overall face with powder because that is my regular routine. I just have to. I do have oilier skin. I've got a toddler that like kisses on me and touches my face during the day, and so if I didn't set my makeup it would just be gone no matter what kind of foundation it was. And it also hasn't settled into like my smile lines immediately, or I don't have a ton of forehead lines, but I do have a couple little ones, and it's not like settling into those, and a lot of matte foundations tend to do that pretty quickly on me. So far so good. I'll probably check in about 4 hours of wear and then again at the end of the day, so that you guys can see like what it would look like if you wore it all day long to work, about an 8 or 9 hour work day. So I will be back after a while. It's been about 4.5 hours since I applied the foundation and I think it still looks so good. Come here. Guess who's walking now? You! That's right! Oh! So I am thoroughly impressed. I haven't had to blot. I haven't had to powder. It still looks really good. I've been playing with this munchkin and doing some stuff around the house. Kendall, you also look really pretty. Yeah, before I go to bed for the night, I will check in and see how it looks. Do you think I look pretty? Does Mama look pretty? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Can you say yes? Hi. Can you say hi? Hi. Crazy hair? Hi. Oh. Mom's got crazy hair too, huh? Boop. Alright, I'll check back in with you guys a little bit. Okay, so my regular camera's dead. So I'm doing this update with my kind of like vlog, like family video style camera still. But I've had the foundation on about 9.5 hours and I am so impressed, you guys. This may be the most long wearing drugstore foundation that I have. It still looks really good. My T-zone is definitely oily now, which is really normal for me after that amount of wear. But it's not like the foundation's not breaking apart. It still looks really good. Like my nose is normally a problem region for me once I start getting oily and it still looks so good. If I had just worked a full work day and let's say I had dinner or drinks or something I need to go to, I would for sure just like powder with some of that like light Charlotte Tilbury powder or use an oil blotting sheet and call it good. The rest of my like bronzer and everything has stayed on my face so well and I think it looks really good. I am super impressed. I honestly didn't expect to like this foundation so much. I think the only downside for me is that it did get a little bit darker after I applied it. And that's really not so much a downside as long as you know that that is the case with this and you kind of plan accordingly with how you shade match yourself. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let me know what video you guys want to see next. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure and go subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.